Game 5 here in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. A Pool C clash, a Pacific clash between Fiji and Samoa. There's bound to be some high emotion in this game. The Fijian team players being badly devastated, as the rest of their country was, by recent tropical cyclone Winston and the loss of life in Fiji only days ago, just a fortnight ago, and the players, many of whom had their houses and homes damaged, have come here to play. Such a highly accomplished and entertaining team. We'll be interested to see their reaction. There is their a captain on the right-hand side, Osia Kolinisau. But the Samoan opposition will understand too. In December 2012, they had Cyclone Evan. 14 died in that for the country of Samoa, and they had a multi-million-dollar rebuild as well. So sadness and emotion, but let's hope these two nations can uplift the spirits of the Fijians and the Samoans as they come out to play here in Las Vegas for the first time. I'm Keith Quinn, and with me is Carl Tanana. We're looking forward to this one.
Oh, most definitely, Keith. Both of these teams have won here in Las Vegas, so they know success, they know what it takes, and as you said, emotion written all through both of these sides. But this Samoan team, have just looked in their eyes, you can see they won't be intimidated. They have a lot of support here in Las Vegas. They come up from Los Angeles in droves, and this Fiji team, well, they are well supported everywhere in the world.
Is there a cue to kick off there?
And the game has been given its
is there
probably one of its very best referees on the tour, Rasto Rasavengi, and they're set to go on this one. Rasto from South Africa. Look at this Pacific flags from the two nations waving in encouragement of these two teams.
White.
You see the black armbands, the Fijian players wearing 29, I think it was at the last count, in the Cyclone Winston. So that's the backdrop to the first appearance of Samoa, and especially Fiji. And our forward by, and it was a rather untidy beginning by Manu Samoa.
I was just about to say, that wasn't the best kickoff from Samoa, but it ended up bouncing the 10, so it's play on, just a little knock on from Tapili, I think it was, from Samoa, giving the advantage back to Fiji. But Fiji, quite excited to see them on this nice hard turf, Keeps. I think it'll suit their style of play.
First one,
both of these nations have done so well here. Fiji are the defending champions here. Samoa won here 4 years ago. Remember that fantastic interview at the end of that game when Alifoti Fa'asaliba scored in the corner against New Zealand, and Paul Perez, I think it was being interviewed, and the interview just ended with him being picked up by the fans. Literally, he was carried away by the interview, and we never quite heard the end of it, but it was terrific stuff. Great vision as these two teams played a thrilling part in that tournament. Samoa won that time, and look at this from their captain, Kolinisau. So
high shot from behind,
one of the finest in the world.
High shot from
and they've got a penalty for a head high. The World Rugby is coming down tough on head high tackles, and the big Samoans run it up forward. Here is Katonimbau, and there's the first try of the game. Aisaki Katonimbau.
Well, this is why they're so dangerous. Big men who can shift their body weight. Watch him here. There was nothing on. There's a load of defense in front of him, and just look at the way he changed his body there, Keith. Outstanding, and he does the opposite captain said he's still easy untouched.
And that's drilled away, 5-0.
Well, this is the area where Samoa needs to compete. It's at kickoff. I think this last season, Fiji are the masters of it. They're the masters of getting the ball back.
Make sure they're behind,
the retention of possession is just so much of a luxury in the game of sevens.
Well, Pio Tuai, the big leaper, is coming off the bench in this one. There have been stories of illness for these two teams this week. Not only the problems at home for the Fijians, with many of their houses just destroyed. The Tuai brothers had their home blown away 600 meters, 800 meters away from its original spot. Such was the power of the wind, tropical cyclone Winston. Here is Center. Two captains beat
Fair release, please. Fair release, please.
does Tia's Ravovo, who gets underneath their balls and pops out and Sele play on, and that's what you got to do. Good reaction from Tia Loy, I think it was. It's actually Jerry too wide, who knocks the ball out one-on-one, but it goes backwards. Yeah, that's play on. Good call, Rasta Venge, right on the spot.
Look at that for a lovely kick from the sideline. What a beauty from Tila Mialoi. There's the try scorer, the captain, and Samoa take the lead.
What Samoa have done, Keith, is that they're matching Fiji at the physical stakes, and that's why they find themselves in this game.
We'll have a look at this young man, Tila Mialoi. Young team the Samoans have got. Actually, they've made some changes, 4 or 5 of them from the tournament Sydney. There's a man who's lost his boot. So let's see how this all pans out. A lot of pressure coming on, and it's now with Alosio, Tamasio Alosio, and diving in is Colin Yasau.
Straddle. Here we go, yeah, 2.
Referee wants it taken back.
Can't take it there, man.
It's brutal at the break down this game, Keith. The Fijians are so good with their second man in. They make the right decisions 99% of the time. And again, Osea Kolini Sau getting the turnover for Fiji.
So Samoa in the blue, in the lead. Minute and 30 to go first half. Rawatha, 7-upper Rawatha, one of the outstanding players of the tour in recent times. A hero back home, but in defence, Samoa running it out. There's the big tall man, Siumanu Tafa.
Straddle.
Siumanu Tafa from Wellington, New Zealand. The players brought in are all from New Zealand. And here's captain Sele. Chased by Jerry too wide, but that's 2 tries for the skipper.
Minga Sele is taking his game to another level this season. Look at him there, the strength is great at kick-off in the year, and he is a fit man. Second time he's had support on Tia Mialoi, the #1, pops it up, so tough to defend, their ball off the ground, but look at him here, the captain in blue, Fa'ala Minga Sele gets a double.
Much easier kick that time for Mialoi. Over it goes. So 14-5 as half-time approaches.
No.
So here is the restart from Tila Mialoi. Nice kick for the jump. Good work. The Fijians have it now, and straight away comes Jerry too wide. He didn't look so great on the chase, not as elusive as we've seen him before. I wonder if he's maybe feeling the effects of some of the illness that is in the team, but he's playing here bravely. Number 12 is Ravovo, out further through Rawatha, and Rawatha has lost it, picked up, and the try goes to Katonimbao. So he's straight away in for his second. It's going to be pretty close now at the half-time break.
Yeah, ill discipline from Samoa, giving away their penalty. The Fijian team keep their space. Katonimbao passes it up to the lethal Luwasa, but look at that nice inside ball. Nice step by Katonimbao as well. He puts the exclamation mark on the second half performance from Fiji, evened up.
There it goes. Over now, and so it's a 2-point lead, but 2 tries each for Samoa and Fiji.
Keep it fun, gamble responsibly.
Sign up at betfred.com today and receive £30 in free bets when you stake £10.
Be part of the action with Betfred.
Download the app now.
In the details very often is the beauty. When all these little things come together, then I think it's the ultimate feeling of completeness in a way.
Uso, that's a beautiful Samoan word. Brothers together in this battle. They've got Savalio Ropati, number 4, Eddie Fidel, number 5, Alex Samoa, number 7, and Alamanda Motuna, all from the same club in New Zealand, in South Auckland, at the Marist Club, from the county's Manukau province. And they're all here in the Samoan. So strong New Zealand influence in the Samoan team. Second half begins now. Team in blue and white. It's leading up to this one, but my word, they're into their work here, aren't they? Rawatha, Savanatha, Rawatha, all 3v1 out to the left, and it's a try for Namani Nakusa, this huge man who's come off the bench.
Well, Ben Ryan spoke about keeping your shape and exactly what Fiji do. They keep their width, but too many missed tackles. 1, 2, 3. Gets taken down by Humapuna 4 in the end. They draw in 3 defenders. They're on the back foot. And the Samoan defensive from there. What a big man. He was never going to be that close to the line kick.
Look at this guy, Nemani Nangusa. Look at that. He's as big as the side of a barn. And Fiji have gone into the lead. And the kick is just astray. And Nangusa's try gets him into the lead by 17 to 14.
Well, they come down to the Fijian kick-off again. They put a lot of pressure on, regained it. It's such a weapon that they do possess. Samoa, they competed in that area. They need this ball right now.
Pressure's coming on the Samoan defenders there. Carl, 9 tackles missed. Here's the jump. Very important to get the set plays your way. 3 set plays in the game, the scrums, the lineouts and the kickoffs. Perhaps the kickoffs the most important. With a lot of tries and 7s, there's more kickoffs than usual. And now here's a run from Tila Mialoi. Rack! Sele, my word, isn't he having a great game. Scored 2 tries so far, and now this is a guy with a beautiful Christian name playing for Samoa. Samoa Taloa. Running here is off the bench. Savelio Ropati.
Taloa's good. No, 6.
Jerry Tuwai in the white, and now here we go with Fiji. Pio Tuwai is off the bench. He's another incredibly big. What they've done there, Sally trying to get space for a run in here for Mialoi. Oh, lovely play by Samoa. Taloa.
Oh, what about the pass by the captain? Sele Tia Mialoi. Outstanding skill again. Leading from the front, as you'd expect. Players from both sides are out on their feet. What a game. Geez, these 2 teams are putting on tonight here in Las Vegas.
Yes, what a tremendous... This is the guy who's had such a brilliant career in recent times with a lovely Christian name. Samoa Taloa. And he's very quick. Made his debut in 2013. And he ran a beautiful line there, almost making the switch as the ball was coming to him, but with wonderful skill and anticipation, took it to create the run. And there's the conversion on its way from Mialoi. And in the seesaw struggle, Samoa go back into the lead 21-17.
Just showing how potent he is this year. Samoa Taloa scoring 20 tries, goes third on the list, and now this is the most important kick-off in this game for both sides.
Well, it is, and Tila Mialoi has the responsibility, sends it up high. Where is the lead? Beautifully taken, and it's going to be a run-in for Matunga. Can he get there? Just short. Has he got it over?
That was good!
And now a breakout by Fiji. Now anything can happen here because they're the great break.
What a time to score. Fiji back in this one.
And here's the conversion attempt, and over it goes from Raravuvu. I tell you what, Carl, it couldn't have been further away because it was right down in the other opposite corner, wasn't it? So it had to go from corner to corner and then brought it in under the post. And there's Osea Kolinisau's try-scoring total.
Such an inspirational leader, the number 7 for G.
There's the jump again, this time Salisali, it wasn't lost forward. Samoa have it this time to Eddie Fidel from one of the new blokes in the team. He's a recent member of the New Zealand Marist team. The Marist religion coming through in rugby, playing such a huge role in Polynesian rugby. The New Zealand Marist team went up to the Marist Sevens tournament in Samoa. They won it, mostly from the county's Manukau sub-union, and the Samoan national team, international team, not out of it yet. They're within reach. The seconds tick away. Taken by Hunapu Nafua. Oh, lost forward. Now, right back. Deep in the defence, they run again. Tremendous breakout attempt by Nasila Sila. Pushed away by Verimalua. Basketball style. Here goes big Pio Tuwai, whose house blew away. He might blow them away. They're running like he's doing at the moment off the bench in this game. 7-7. They've lost it. Here's a critical moment in the game. Samoa might pluck this one out of the fire. And the try scorer will be Sevelio Rupati. I tell you what, he nearly lost it because he didn't put it down in the instant it got across the line. But his first ever try might have been his first.
Well, I know there's a couple of shows down the Las Vegas Boulevard, but this is the best one tonight here. These two teams. Here's a famous one for Samoa against their biggest foes, Fiji.
He's another of the players from New Zealand added to the Samoan squad. So much backdrop drama to this game, and it hasn't gone Fiji's way in terms of a result because Samoa have won 28-24, but we salute both teams here for putting on such a wonderful display. Real funny to put it down, and we say put it down quickly because Fijians were there trying to dislodge it before he showboated the ball down. It was good in Samoa 20.